This is the story of a crime so brutal, so baffling that it continues to haunt the annals of true crime history. It's a tale that begins not with a scream, but with an unsettling silence, a series of strange events that hinted at a dark presence lurking just out of sight. In the heart of Bavaria, on a remote farmstead known as Hinterkaifeck, the Gruber family began to notice things were amiss. A set of house keys vanished without a trace. An unfamiliar newspaper appeared in the home, one they had never purchased. The family's maid, convinced the house was haunted, had fled in terror months before. Her replacement would arrive on the very day the horror was set to unfold. The most chilling sign came just days before the tragedy. The patriarch, Andreas Gruber, discovered a single set of footprints in the fresh snow, leading from the dense forest to the farmhouse. He followed them, a growing sense of dread in his heart, only to find they led to the house but never away from it. He searched the property, attic to cellar, but found no one. He told neighbors of the strange occurrences, of the footsteps he heard in the attic at night, yet he refused to go to the police. He didn't know it then, but the intruder was already inside, biding his time, hidden within the very walls of their home, listening to their every move. On the night of March 31st, 1922, the silence of Hinterkaifeck was finally broken. Under the cover of darkness, the killer made their move. It's believed they lured the family members one by one into the barn. Andreas, his wife Cecilia, their widowed daughter Victoria, and her 7-year-old daughter Cecilia were all met with the swing of a pickaxe. The killer's work was swift and brutal. After extinguishing the lives in the barn, the shadowy figure moved with cold purpose from the blood-soaked hay to the main house. There they found the last 2 victims, Victoria's 2-year-old son Joseph and the new maid Maria Baumgartner, who had arrived only hours earlier. They too were murdered in their beds. For 4 long days, an eerie calm settled over the farm. Smoke curled from the chimney, the cattle were fed, and the dog was tended to, suggesting the killer remained on the property long after the slaughter. Neighbors grew concerned when young Cecilia failed to show up for school, and the family missed church on Sunday. Finally, a search party approached the strangely quiet farmstead. They checked the house, finding nothing before one man slid open the large barn door. The sight that greeted him was one of pure, unadulterated horror, a scene so gruesome it would be seared into his memory forever. The bodies lay piled together, covered with hay. The investigation that followed was one of the most extensive in German history. Over 100 suspects were interviewed over the years, from traveling laborers to jilted lovers and even neighbors. But no one was ever charged. The murder weapon, a mattock or pickaxe, was found in the attic. The motive seemed to be something other than robbery, as a significant amount of cash was left untouched in the house. The case grew cold, the clues leading nowhere. To this day, the Hinterkaifeck farm stands as a monument to one of Germany's darkest and most disturbing unsolved mysteries. The isolated fields hold their secrets close, and the question of who committed this horrific act and why remains lost to the shadows of time.